farmers, and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany, trying to tote back our seed drill in the Lamborghini back to the store. We're selling it today. Why are we selling it? Because, well, there was a mod, I guess, about a week after I started the hills of Tuscany, and I kind of looked at it and just passed right through it because in the mod description, it says it does all the base game crops. So I didn't look at it, but someone told me that, guess what? It does the veggies. And yes, it does. And it does more than veggies as well. So we're going to be selling this one, and we're going to get ourselves the other drill. Not now. We don't need it now, but we're just going to sell this one just to get it sold off the farm, because the longer we have it, the more it will depreciate in value. So I'm going to get some of my money back on it. At least we'll buy the other drill. I'll show it to you, though. We'll buy the other drill in the springtime. Now, I did a little bit of testing with it. Because I was kind of curious how it would work with the ridging and the fertilizing. And doing the ridging and then planting the vegetables, we do not get a stage of fertilization. So I probably won't be doing any ridging on the series when it comes to the veggies. I need to turn on the interactive zone markers because I do not know where the sell point is. It's over here. It's over here. And while we're down here, I got to buy a water tanker for the sheep. I am running the enhanced animal mod, so if they don't have water or food for a long period of time, that is no good. Oh, I'm probably not going to be able to repair this as well. Am I not in the... Oh, that's... Wait. That's the store button. Where's the sell button? Can we not sell? Oh, wait a minute. Do I have to come in here? Ah, there we go. I knew there was one here somewhere. Let's hitch back up to it. Now, I probably won't be able to repair... I don't know if I can repaint because I'm running the realistic damage mod, I think it's called. You know what I'm talking about. Which I cannot repair at a regular station. We have to use the repair stuff. And, yeah, so I'm probably just going to come in here and sell it. Is this going to get in here? It better. All right, it'll clip through. That's all good. Let's drop that off there. Now, the one thing I did want to see, before I sell it, though, wrong button, this button, where are the drills? Drills, plows, planters. That's actually a planter. What's the working width of this one? This is a 14.4. Okay, 14.4. Oh, I can repair this here. Oh, I thought with the mod I couldn't do that. Do I want to repaint it? I mean, I'll earn a little bit of money on it just by doing that, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then we'll sell it. Yep, sell it. Okay, so what we will be buying, I got to go into here. It's a planter again. And we're going to scroll all the way down here. Now, there's different mods to this. We do have a 12-meter wide one. And we have an 18-meter wide, or 18.2 meter wide one. I'll probably go with the 18.2 because, you know me, bigger is better. Not always. 12-meter wide just seems a little bit small. This will get the job done rather quickly because we're going to get bigger fields. As you can see here, it will plant all the crops that we did before, plus now the veggies. Liquid fertilizer and seed. Working speed is 13 miles an hour. Requires 1325. Now there's an unrealistic planter, which... in a way, to me, they kind of both are. But the unrealistic one will also do potatoes, sugarcane, and poplar as well. The working speed of this planter is 30 miles an hour as well. And only requires 250 horsepower. And they are direct drills as well, or planters, I should say. And it's actually cheaper than what we just had. And that was a 14.4. But we'll get this at a later date. Don't need it now. But what we do need, actually, while I was in the store, is, before I forget, is the water tanker for back at the farm for the sheep. Animals, and let's see here. That holds 6,000 gallons. This holds 7,300. And I don't think I have any modded ones that are going to hold a lot more. So, yeah, this is the basic one right here. This will do. Change nothing. Change nothing here. All right, let's get back into the Lamborghini. Kind of interesting. I was able to actually repair and repaint the drill I thought with a realistic damage mod, I wouldn't be able to do that because I couldn't do it when I was testing it. But oh well, that's fine. All right, let's back up here and grab the water tanker and head back to the farmyard. And we got to get our sheep some water, and I need to go back on down and grab some more hay and bring it up because we only put about 2,000 liters in because I was trying to see how big the feed trough was. So we got to top them off. And then we got to go over to the greenhouses, and we got to put some seed into the greenhouses. Funny they went through the seed. Was it seed or water? I can't remember now. I looked at it last episode. Hopefully it's just seed because the water tank, well, the water tanker's over there. Oh yeah, and I got the water tanker to work off the well. Maybe just by restarting the game since I last tried it, fixed that issue. I couldn't, the day we put down the water well, I could not refill from it. But now I can, so I'm not too sure what's going on there. But I'm thinking, yeah, once we take care of the sheep and the greenhouses and the production buildings are good to go, I think we'll go to the month of December and we can do some, we got some work to do. I got to fertilize the grass field. Actually, maybe I should do that before December. That'll take me just a second anyways. We do have the fields to plow, the veggie fields that we had. Those need to be taken care of. The soybean field that we just harvested, that needs to be taken care of with some lime at some point. So we'll see how the weather is in December. I don't know how much it snows in Tuscany. Not really familiar with the weather patterns over there because I'm from the States, so I'm an idiot. I don't know. But as for the hills of Tuscany, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. Mostly in Farming Simulator 22, though, I very rarely get snow that sticks. Meaning, yeah, we can get some snow here and there, but accumulating snow, very rarely. But actually, just on Oceanside Forest, I think the last winter I was there, I actually had a couple of layers of snow. It actually stuck, and then it snowed the next day, and we even got more snow, which was kind of fun. Not that I did anything, because the last winter in Oceanside Forest, we kind of just zipped right on through. Alright, so we have a well here. So this should just fill right up, I hope. Okay, interesting. Now I can't fill from this one. What? Okay, so maybe the one at the greenhouses, maybe I'm filling from the seed hut again. Oh, there we go. Maybe the trigger isn't really, I don't know, but we found it. We got it. Alright, so kind of near the front of the tank. The first third of the tank needs to be in the icon. Well, I don't know what I'm saying that for, because I always have the icons turned off anyways, right? Alright, so now we got to go into the sheep pen itself to give them the water. And I probably will be using the New Holland in the future for this. Not the T8, but the, I gotta know the model number of the smaller New Holland. Gotta figure that out. Alright, so now our sheep should be happy. It's been an hour, but I don't think their health is going to have gone up. No, we're just giving them water now. Ooh, they're going to take actually a lot of water. Well, meaning the trough holds a lot of water. Alright, well, at least it's a start. Can I turn around in here? Alright, I can leave the gate open. The sheep are not going to go anywhere. Yeah, I don't really want to get a bigger tanker. I mean, we got the bigger tanker. I think it'll be just too clumsy up here trying to maneuver that around and get in the, you know, it'll get in there. Wait, first, third. There we go. Yeah, we'll get it in there. It'll just take a moment or two to sneak it on in. All right, I think I can turn off the interactive zone markers. I think I'm turned off. I don't really, I mean, it's nice to know where the interactive zones are, but seeing the blue circles everywhere, I don't know, this kind of gets to me. Those are from the drill, all the seed and fertilizer. Fertilizer can go in the fertilizer spreader because the new drill we're going to get, of course, we'll use liquid fertilizer. Alright, let's unload that in there. And while they are doing that, or that's unloading there, it'll be unloaded by the time we get back. Let me go get some more grass for them, or hay. No, we're putting hay in. So I got about 2,000 liters. I think if I grab about 20,000 liters, that should be good. And yes, I do need to put a pressure washer down here. Someone did mention that there are pressure washers around on the map. I think I've seen two of them. I think one, I'll show you where they are. Not that I mean, for what they cost, I'm going to have one here in the farm. But I do believe there's one over here at this gas station. There's a pressure washer. So I don't know if they're at the gas stations. That's where I'm seeing them. But I think I saw two of them. The one I just showed you where it is, definitely one there. But for 4,500 bucks, we'll put one down. I mean, I'm spending money everywhere, right? Yeah, this is going to bother me a little bit. Every time I come out of the farmyard there, I kind of want to just cut straight across. And since there's nothing in this field, I will do it now. But of course, during the season, there'll be crops here. So I either got to do a tight turn and get around the field, or yeah, I have no idea how I want to do this yet. All right, put about 20,000 liters in here. That should be good. Yeah, the only thing that kind of bothers me a little bit is I can't put it back in. So if I overfill this, then I got to live with it. It's not going to go into the silo. If I put down Omatana's silo, I believe it'll go in there. I have not tested the forage stuff, meaning grass, chaff, hay, silage, TMR, if it'll go in their silos. I'm guessing it will. It seems to take everything else. Probably in the XML file, she has it listed as taking bulk material, which pretty much means anything. All right, since this gate is open, now I'm not going to be able to. I'm not going to be able to turn around there, and actually, I'm probably not going to be able to turn around here because I've already kind of misjudged. Oh no, maybe I will. Okay, now I'm overturning. Yeah, we need to get a smaller trailer for here to feed the sheep. Just trying to back in here all the time. I mean, we did it last time, and we're doing it now. And usually just getting it right inside the door is good. But we don't want our sheep passing away but not having no food or water. And let's go ahead and we'll shut this door now. And we'll go give the sheep one more trailer of water. And we'll check the stats. Kind of hoping that even with a full pen, that once I top off like the water and the hay in their feed trough, that they can go, 2 months, almost 2 months. So I don't have to do it every month. But if I do, that's okay as well. But just having to do it every month, after a while, it can get on you sometimes. Doing a repeating task. I've actually been asked about that before. How do you keep Farming Simulator interesting after so many hours? Because it seems like it can get repetitive. You can find ways just to get, just give yourself different jobs or tasks to do every time you go on and play. Of course, we do get the options of having like seasonal growth on. So I always play with seasonal growth, which means you got to plant during a certain time of the year, harvest when the crop's ready. If you turn that off, you can kind of get around that. You can plant whenever you want, but the cycles are still the same for how long it takes the crops to grow. But I mean, you could actually be harvesting in January and planting in January and doing whatever. So if you want to play that way, you can. That's the good thing about the game itself. We have the options to change things and make it interesting. And if you give yourself more jobs to do, that's a good thing to do as well. So you're not doing that one thing all the time. Anyways, how are the sheep looking now? Water is looking good. Hay is looking good. And now their health will go up. And since we bought adults, they will reproduce in 8 months. I think is what they will do. Let's see here. Just try and look around to see where I want to put the water tanker. But since the well is up here, I guess I will put put the water tanker just over here. And this series here is going to be a little bit like, well, not like American Falls, but I'm not, you know, going to be rushing through the series. You know, it may take a while to get through the first year because we're going to have a lot of different type of jobs to be doing. Just making sure that keeps filling on up. So yeah, it may take us a while to get through like the first year. Where am I going here? Well, I guess I'm just going here, and I actually want to bring this down to those production buildings because I got to bring that silage over once it gets, you know, the grass we put in has got to be fermented into silage. And I got to bring that over to our TMR building so we can start producing that. We got material already over there. I did bring the combine off of this field after harvesting it last time, so that's put away. Well, I'm at times 6. I was ready to say, boy, time's flying by. Let me put it at times 3. Because we got some products that we want to sell this month. Yeah, I'm just going to cut across. Eventually, I think what's going to happen, I'm going to put a road somewhere across this field and kind of split it up. Now, let me just park this here for now. That is good. All right, next job. It may seem like we're jumping around everywhere, but I got a plan. And we're just going to get a few things done here. Is that on the widest working width? It is. So this is the grass field. If you haven't figured that out by now. And we got a decent amount of grass off it. So that's pretty good. I think with 3 cuts a year, as of right now, this might be good enough for the sheep. And we'll see how we get along with making TMR for the cows. Again, the cow barn holds about 60 cows, somewhere in there. I think we're going to get dairy cattle, possibly, so I can at least, you know, sell some milk in the future. I do not plan on getting the dairy production building. I don't plan on doing anything like we did on Hinterland with the flavored milk, which brought us in a good amount of money on that series. But we kind of already did it there, and I think we're getting enough productions already that we're going to have our hands full moving things around there. Boy, and I'm going to have sorghum. I think sorghum was in this field when we came here in August. So I'm going to have that to sell throughout the winter. Nope, wrong button. Now let's go ahead and park this up. Now what's the model number of this New Holland? 130. Guarantee I'll forget it in about 5 minutes. Our canola field should be double fertilized, right? We did do that last episode. Let me check on that. Just make sure I'm not forgetting it. How about we turn on fertilizing? I don't know why that's turned off for. Rolling, I'll leave turned off because we're not going to roll. And mulching, I'll turn off as well. Hopefully that remembers it. Field number 7. Yep, double fertilized. We are good. So the grass field's fertilized, taken care of. The sheep, taken care of. Oh, the greenhouses we got to do. But before we get to the greenhouses, let's jump on down here. And we got to back on in because we're selling the soup and the canned products. That is all well preserved. Soup, and what is this? Oh, carrots and cans. Yeah, because that's all we got, right? Yeah, that's all we got. So everything from those factories need to be loaded on our autoloader. I thought about using the telehandler and bringing the pallets out to the road and then autoloading them, but in the future, we're just going to get more and more pallets. So we're going to back up into here. I do like how the production lane, as I'm calling it, came together. Probably will do a little bit more decorating in the future, but for now, this is what we have. Oh, I didn't see where all this stuff is going. Market stall, market stall. Ooh, we got one going to the farmer's market. All right, carrot soup is the odd one. So carrot soup, farmer's market. Carrot soup. Oh, I'm already on it. Farmer's market is... All right, so that's about $50 more. But I think we'll just go ahead and go to the market stall to make it a little bit easier on us. It's higher than what the stock market says it should be at in March. But we haven't been here a full year yet, so it's going to take a moment. I need to tag that place because I have no idea where it is. And now let's back up to here. So at least we're selling something today, getting some of the money back little by little. Is it going to make a dent in our loan? Not really, but you know what? This is a start. And probably got to wait for some stuff to spawn. The candy shop is getting loaded up. Where is the candy stuff? Nothing yet. Already strawberry candy is looking good. And the honey candy, we just started making that. Okay, why is that not auto-loading? You just auto-loaded. Why won't you auto-load that stuff? Interesting. All right, let me go to the map and see where this... oh, it's flashing right down here. Oh, the market stall is for the candy shop that we put down. We needed to put that down for selling the candy. Well, guess what? They're getting it. So it's just right on down the road. And the good thing about the market stall is just thinking about this, though, briefly, I'm like, I hope the prices here aren't better than everywhere else. But as we saw, not everything here was the best price. We are bringing something here I should be bringing somewhere else. Can I just pull? Well, yeah. Trying to figure out how to actually get in here. Something is selling. I'm not sure. Okay, I see it selling now from the front. And just a reminder, we're not doing precision farming on this map, so there's going to be no bonus score. Oh, I'm hitting the tree in front of me. No, I'm not going to get a full price. Well, that was 30,000, right? 29,960. Oh, come on. There we go. I don't know what we got to have a total on that. Somebody probably saw what the total was before. You can reverse the video. And somebody will say something. Oh, good. Nothing right across the road. I can turn around just like this. Yeah, I may need to put like a shed down here somewhere for some stuff. Production lane on that side's kind of full. I guess over here we could do something. But for now, for today, it's going right here. All right. Last job for the month, I think. We're going to go over to the greenhouses. And let me just check on the productions. I think it was seed that they ran out of. Oh, these are going to keep showing red because they're not getting the sugar. But we'll just leave it on. They'll be fine. They got water. They got, well, I can top them off with fertilizer, but seed and seed. So the burr, I don't know how to pronounce this either. The burr. All right, let's go get some seed. I mean, should I be buying all the greenhouses down here and just let them maintain and put them on direct sell? That way we got, income coming in every month. Where's the seed going to be? Oh, there it is. Almost went right past the drop-off point, which is right here. That we should see the strawberries pop right up. There they go. I'm actually thinking about putting down a... Do I actually have that installed? Omatanas. Let's see, if I go to constructions, do I have her greenhouses installed? Because if I do, is that going to be under productions? Greenhouses. No, I don't have her greenhouses on here. I think it's her greenhouses that mod is in, where I can put in a... it's like a production where you can fill up with a lot of water, a lot of seed, and it'll distribute to the greenhouses. Or is it just under... Is it just under... No, because I don't have it under greenhouses. Oh, but maybe it actually is under... I know I'm everywhere. Is it... That might be a separate mod from the greenhouses. I'll have to double check on that for the future. Because if I get all the greenhouses having that production where I can just dump a whole bunch of seed and fertilizer and water into, they'll distribute it to the greenhouses. I won't have to be over here as much. I think my mirror on the tractor is hitting the roof of the seed hut. Oh, good. You're still on seed. So just a reminder, currently we have a $7 million loan. I expect that number to go up. We got a lot more equipment to buy, but nothing that we currently need right now. And really, I don't think I need to be making as many strawberries, because if I go to the candy shop, I think we're getting... okay, not nearly as many strawberries as I thought. But yeah, that'll fill on up. And that has water there. All right, so let's see what the greenhouses look like now. Water, seeds, fertilizer. Yeah, we'll let that go. We can grow tomatoes, lettuce, red cabbage, and flowers in here. I think flowers are actually worth a decent amount of money. I think I did that on No Man's Land near the end of that series. So it looks like the best price is $5.08 in February. But of course, I think that'd be something I would just put on direct selling. Yeah, if I run all these greenhouses, I'm not going to come over here every day and load up all the greenhouses and sell the stuff at the right time, because it'll just be a lot of work for us. And we wouldn't get the full benefit of the sale price of the products. But at least we'll be making some money on the side. Alright, so I think everything is all set for the month. We're actually going to go back to the farmyard. And actually, I jumped into the Lamborghini. We'll leave that there, and we'll give them the water first thing in the morning. Yes, let's go to bed. And we're going to wake up at 9 in December. Don't want to wake up at 8 because it's going to be kind of dark. I don't know if there's special lighting on Hills of Tuscany. Okay, so the loan is $23,333. Yeah, every month that's going to pop up. Yeah, I'm not really offsetting it because we're not selling anything, so that's going to be kind of hurtful, but that's the way it's going to be. What do I need? I need the T8, but before I bring the, we start plowing in the T8. Let's come over to here. We're going to grab the silage out of here. It's not going to be a whole lot of silage, I don't think. Sounds like it's still running, so I don't know if there's products still in it. Missing materials. What are we missing? Fertilizer. All right, so the greenhouses, those greenhouses are chugging through everything pretty darn quick. Can say that much about it. And we're probably out of honey. We brought a lot of honey over. Wow, that made a lot of candy overnight. Okay. Okay. Carrot soup. Well, we can turn that off because I don't have any more carrots. And silage. Okay, we can turn that off because we went through all that. Okay, let's turn around and we're going to put this into our TMR building. We do got some pallets of honey, so I should probably bring that over. Let me throw on my beacons in case there's traffic around here, which we know there is. We can grab the telehandler, we'll grab the honey. And we'll put that into the candy shop. I think it's over here, is it not, for dropping off the silage? Yeah, interactive zone markers again, until I learn. Haha, it's over here. It's over there. I'm on the wrong side. Luckily, I didn't run a fence around the back side of this building. All right, let's put that silage in. We can start making some more TMR. I think I did mention we're not going to get the cows until next spring when that grass field is ready again. That way, we make sure we got enough hay and TMR. Because I can give the cows just hay, but if we can give them TMR, we can. The only reason why we're doing TMR because this is a byproduct of the candy shop. That's going to be up here. It's from the beet waste. So we're getting dehydrated beet pulp, molasses, and now we got silage. You can see it takes 80, 80, 80, and it'll give us 240. Let's go ahead and activate that. All right, so now we are making TMR. All right, he's going to turn off the interactive zone markers again so he can turn them back on in 5 minutes because he can't find where he needs to go. It's a little snug around some areas, but you know what? We're making it work. We're just going to drop off the forage wagon right there for now. And we're going to be plowing in just a moment. As for the Challenger, yes, we're going to be getting ourselves a Challenger tractor. We'll get that with the drill. That's one thing I did not see. I did not compare. On those planters, it was $350 for the Kenzie, right? $325 for the Kenzie, and this was $380. So a lot less horsepower is required for the Kenzie. So the T8 might be able to handle the new planter, but I still think we're gonna get ourselves a Challenger. I'm gonna leave that running, the engine on the T8. Let me just go all the way up here, and we want to jump into the telehandler. We're going to grab that honey and get it into the candy shop. I should try in cab because everyone says in cab is the best way to do pallets. The problem I have is it's hard for me to see. Yeah, I don't think it's good. I think for bales it might be, but for picking up pallets, yeah, the forks are pointing way up. And I'm not getting the other one. I think they're spread as far as they can go. Am I getting the one in the back? We are. Come over and get the other two in just a second. Yeah, during the winter months, I don't think the bees make honey, but we'll find out here as we move along. Oh yeah, beacons. I believe just around the corner here is where the honey can go. Probably should look at the stock market page to see if I should be selling all that material over there again. But we'll take care of that next episode, if it will be sold this month. Yeah, I also got to start looking about where I want to put my potato field for next year. No, that's not working. I'm just making a mess out of those two. Alright, let me go around this way. Let me narrow the forks up a little bit so we can grab one pallet. I didn't lift it up high enough. Got to get it off the ground there, Peanut, or else it's going to stay on the ground. And now we'll go pick up the other one. I did see a comment on one of the first episodes of Hills of Tuscany. Kind of concerned about how much money we're borrowing and using. You must be new here. Don't worry about it. We'll be just fine. Even on a hard economy, we'll make enough money. We'll pay off that loan. It'll take a while, but that's part of it. That's part of the fun journey. At least for me, it's fun. And that's part of the whole thing for me, keeping Farming Simulator fun for myself. If there's not something to work towards on a farm, for me, that's when it can get kind of boring. If I'm just doing tasks, it's like, well, what am I working towards? For me here, it's doing things we haven't done in a while, or ever. And then it's also making the money back and repaying for everything that we purchased. All right. Now let's go grab that T8 and start digging up the soil over here. I'm kind of hoping I don't have to borrow more money than 7, but we know what's going to happen. By the time I buy the Challenger and the Kenzie planter, that's going to be probably $500,000. And I did mention about the cotton harvester we're going to be purchasing. That's going to be like $1 million. Yeah, ridiculous, I know. But I always use the case. I always use the modded one from Stevie so I can harvest at 12 miles an hour. But then I saw the modded one on Mod Hub, and it's like, all right, we'll go with that. It's a ridiculous amount of money for a harvester, for darn sure. But you know what? It's about having fun. And that's what we do here. That field, like I said, is going to need some lime into it. That field right there, I just got to remember, I'm glad I got my stuff off it because I forgot that we own... I do own that field, right? We did purchase that field. Yes. I have my truck parked on it, and we do have crop destruction on it, but luckily the crop is only in the first growth stage, so we didn't damage any crops. I guess if I don't find any fields, I guess these 2 fields here, which I've been kind of pretty much going to keep like the veggie fields, but I can also put potatoes in one of them. The canola that we planted a few episodes ago, that's for making canola oil, and the potatoes are for making the potato chips with the oil. And that production comes with the premium edition, which got released, wow, it's almost 2 months ago at this point. Almost 2 months. How time is going by quickly. I'm just thinking about this field here that we have. Like I said, when I come out of the farmyard, I kind of want to cut across once in a while to get to those production buildings. I guess, you know, right where it comes out, right there, I could just cut it straight across and just lose a little bit of part of this field here. Of course, I could always just drive down the side path right here, go out to the road, turn around to get to it. Just trying to find better ways to run the farm. But we've only been here for a few months. We will find our way. Actually, you know what just came to me? Because we did the same thing on Hinterland. Is I could put down a wind turbine, which costs a lot of money, but at least the one thing it will do is it will offset the loan interest every month. Sure, I'm going to have to pay $750,000 for it, so I'll have to borrow more money. But at least I won't have that monthly fee because, like I said, we're not earning any money throughout the day. We don't have anything on direct sell. Everything that we're making is either being put into other productions, then we sell at a certain time. So maybe I should put down a wind turbine. Because at least with a wind turbine, that should be making money non-stop. Unlike solar panels, which they don't make money at night because, well, there's no sun. So, yeah, they're not selling electricity. Can I get this all in one go? Ah, it's like it was made for it. Yeah, so really when we go through the winter months, other than taking care of the sheep now, I don't have anything to do until April. That is when all the crops that we plan on planting need to be going into the ground. Alright, so this field's now been limed. It's going to need to be plowed every time we do veggies or any type of root crop. That's why we got this nice big modded plow. Question is, the wind turbine though, would it really fit on the map? Meaning, I know it'll fit. I can place it on the map. The question is, does Tuscany have wind turbines? I mean, I could see why they might. I just don't know if they actually do. Is that a thing out there? Maybe they don't want wind turbines because it'll take up, you know, all the scenery. Have no idea. Now, how much are those wind turbines again? I think it's $750,000. Production, generators, and now that money is off. I think that is for, is that when it's on normal economy? Because I think on the Hinterland we were getting just right around 30. I don't think we'll get 67,000 a month. I think we'll get about 30. Oh, and the weather must have really changed because I do see snow in the forecast. But currently it's only 55 degrees. But when you play one day per month, yeah, you're basically doing a whole month. Like every hour is more than a day, basically. Oh yeah, also though, I gotta remember, I can't want to forget this, that in the springtime, probably March actually, now that I think about it, I gotta take care of the vineyard. We gotta get rid of all the red modded vines and put down the base game one, so course play will work in them. So that's gonna cost me some money. And eventually I'll stop spending the money and we can just go ahead and farm and start selling and slowly pay off the loan, but also having fun doing crops that we have not been doing. And the thing is, we got enough different type of jobs to do around here where we can easily mix up what we need to be doing. I mean, we got grapes, we got the veggies, we got regular farming and harvesting, we got the production buildings to take care of. Yeah, maybe I should buy like the fields down here, get rid of these vines, because the vineyard is only going to be over at the vineyard, or the vines are only going to be at the vineyard. So maybe expanding these fields here and putting down more root crops. Because it looks like the veggie production buildings are going through the products pretty darn quick. I'm trying to remember. Don't remember on Zelanka, because really I was just testing things out for the veggies. How fast they were producing then. It just seems like they're producing faster than I remember them producing, which is good. I mean, I do need to check the price on that stuff to see if I should be selling it this month as well. Yeah, and a whole bunch of olives here. Yeah, someone did mention that they, I think they said they're actually on the hills of Tuscany and they're doing the olive trees with the umbrella that goes around them, and you shake the trees. And I think they found out the same thing I did when I did it on No Man's Land. Is it's a little tricky. Once you get used to it, you can get into a pattern. But just the amount of olives you get off the trees and all the work you go through to get what you get sometimes makes you wonder, is it worth it? But I think they said the same thing. It was interesting to try something out that was different. And that is the whole thing for us here in the hills of Tuscany. Trying out things that we just have not done. Alright, I can finish plowing the rest of this field in between episodes. It'll only take me a few minutes. And that's what I really like about this series as well. For me, I'm basically doing hardly any work in between episodes. I am testing some things out. Like I had to test out that planter that we'll be buying here just to make, see how that worked. Because I was kind of curious about ridging the fields and then planting. Would that give me a stage of fertilization? And then I tried it. Well, first I tried it with fertilizer in the planter, because I was thinking, okay, I ridged the field. If I plant with fertilizer in the planter, am I going to get a stage of fertilization from the ridging and also when planting, so I'll get both stages of fertilization done in one pass? Or is it going to be one? Well, I found out it was just one. I'm like, okay, well, what is that? Is that the ridging or the fertilizing? And I took the fertilizer out and I planted, and I got no fertilization with that planter, with the ridging and then planting. So the ridging is not going to help us out at all here. A couple things we need to check here, because I kind of forgot. One, the sheep, health, 100%, perfect. Reproduction is going 20%, so it's 5 months to reproduce. We got a little bit of wool, which is nice. Stock market page, well, it looks like this food needs to be sold again, which is fine. Strawberry candy, that price is pretty near where it should be, which is not bad. Anything else in the dark green that we would sell? Not fertilizer, not stuff like that. Sorghum would be in January. We don't have a whole lot there. Actually, I could probably sell that this month as well, because 512, 524. We'll just sell everything probably this month. As for production buildings, the greenhouses kind of ran out again, right? So we got to go over there and take care of them. I probably should activate, I think that mod is from Omatana, where it's actually considered a production building, and it'll distribute the seed, water, and I think fertilizer as well. And if it does that, we may buy all the greenhouses and put all that stuff that we don't want just on automatic selling, and that way we can get money that way as well. So I don't know what you guys think. Should we just buy all the greenhouses and put like the flowers, the cabbage or the lettuce, tomatoes, and also the small potted plants and trees? Buy all those greenhouses and fill them up and let them just automatically sell every month except for the strawberries, which need to go over here. Or should we get the wind turbine? I would kind of lean towards the greenhouses a little bit. Just because I think the wind turbine will take away... I just love how this map actually looks. It just... I don't know. It's appealing to me anyways. It's eye candy. Get it? Candy, eye candy. Anyways. Yeah, so I think we're pretty much all set. So I think this field plowed in between episodes. And next episode, I think we'll start with selling some of the products again. That'll just take just a moment. And also the interesting cloud cover here. And then we'll sell the sorghum as well. And I think we'll be going all the way till the month of... Wait for it. Let's see. Potatoes can be planted. Sugar beet can be planted. Okay, so we definitely got to do sugar beet as well. Yeah, so we'll be going to the month of March, and hopefully we can do the grapes. Grapes. Yes, we can do that in March as well. So we'll be going all the way to the month of March, it looks like. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you again right here in the hills of Tuscany. But until then, have a good one.